Hi guys, I'm Rex King. Welcome back to another episode where I review a film currently in theaters. Today we're talking about Memory, the new Martin Campbell directed film starring Liam Neeson as Alex Lewis, an assassin who's starting to suffer from early onset Alzheimer's, and he ends up going up against this group of sex traffickers who killed this girl, and he wants vengeance for this girl. All the meanwhile, he's suffering, like I said from earlier, early onset Alzheimer's. Now, this film has some potential. I wanted to say that right off the bat. The Liam Neeson story of this guy being suffering from Alzheimer's, but still wanting to go after this group of sex traffickers is pretty interesting. It's just unfortunate that, well, we've seen Liam Neeson do this a lot recently, so it's just not as interesting as it once was. I mean, this probably would have been interesting 10 years ago. Nowadays, just it's a rehash of stories we've already seen. There is a second half to this film where a detective played by Guy Pearce is investigating the murders that this hitman is committing. And it has to deal more with the sex trafficking angle and how hard it is to prosecute that, how hard it is to prove it, and kind of deals with him, Guy Pearce, struggling to really come to terms with the fact that there really isn't justice in cases like this, unfortunately. So that's the more interesting story, I feel like. It's just bogged down by the fact that the characters around Guy Pearce aren't that interesting. They're basically one-note traits that I've seen in other films. It's a shame. Like I said, I feel like this film has a lot of potential. It's just, I feel like they've wasted it at times. Liam Neeson is still good at this type of movie. He's just not as good as he once was. And again, we've seen it at this point, and we don't need to see it again. At the end of the day, this film is just your standard revenge thriller with a gimmick. It's nothing really spectacular. It's nothing that's going to grab you. I mean, if you like revenge thrillers, you'll like this movie just fine. It's just nothing new. And for that reason, I'm going to give it a lower score. I'm going to give it a 4 out of 10. Again, there's nothing in here that's terrible. It just didn't grab me, and I lost interest halfway through the movie. Anyway, that's what I thought about Memory. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below. If you like this video, thumbs up and subscribe. I'll see you next time.